How would you like a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath starter townhome that's super duper affordable? Well, today we're gonna be looking at the Topaz floor plan, which is 1,400 square feet, 3 beds, 2.5 baths. I'm gonna say hi with my eyes real quick and then go back to these because it is so bright today and beautiful and sunny. Like, look at this Carolina weather. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna take a tour of the Topaz. It's got a beautiful kitchen, living area, and a great master ensuite. I can't wait to show you this kitchen. There's 2 features that are so nice that I can't even believe that they were able to include here in Monroe for $315. That's right, $315. Now you can also find this same floor plan all over Charlotte from the low 300s. So if you like what you see, even if Monroe's not your thing, you're gonna love that you can find this pretty much anywhere. So let's go take a tour. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Lucas Roller. I'm a realtor that helps people just like you to build or buy your perfect home in or around Charlotte. I get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you who become my clients. I help them buy a home, and I absolutely love it. So with that, let's go ahead and take a tour of the Topaz. They've got some very cute elevations on this with the board and batten and all this hardy plank. Now, hardy plank, if you're not familiar, is fiber cement board. It holds up really well, just like this brick will here, because it's a much more durable material, holds color better, wears better over time, and just like, listen, you can hear it is a much more sturdy material. So coming in off to the left, you're gonna notice they got a little bump out for you to put any sort of drop area that you want over there. And then immediately we're flowing into this main living area, and actually some good friends of my girlfriend and I did purchase one of these same floor plans, not even in Charlotte, actually in South Carolina. And their housewarming party was so fun, and 2, this just lives so well. So one of those features I want you to notice is they take the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling, and then they're actually venting to the outside. When do you actually see that on a microwave convection? Never. Especially not at this price point. You're getting real pretty granite, and some of these will also have quartz too if you so choose, as well as this hexagon, or I call it a honeycomb pattern throughout. This one here, I'm gonna put my Keurig right there, grab some K-cups out of this pantry, probably off the floor because I'll probably buy them in bulk at Costco just around the corner, and then pop them into my Keurig, get a cup of coffee. It'll be glorious. Or maybe I should store them right there. I don't know. There's so many options. You got so many options of places to store things because it's got so much storage. And then I'm probably gonna sit down, get some work done sitting over at these bar stool seating here with this nice big island top. And then when I get tired of that, maybe I'll sit down on a couch or over at my pre-wired living room or a casual dining chandelier, and sit down. Maybe my couch is over here and I'm looking at the TV that's already pre-wired with also your network box as well as then your outlet up there, so everything's super cordless and seamless. And then after I watch a little bit of TV, maybe it's evening time by this point, so I want to go outside, get a little bit of sunshine before calling it a day, enjoy some of this nice landscaping they put in here. And then maybe I remembered I left something in here. I left this piece of pine straw, and I need to throw it back where it goes. Just kidding, it's all storage. But you got your own storage, right? Super nice. You don't have to, if you got some stuff you got to store somewhere, holiday decorations or whatnot, guess what? You're not having to go back out and pay a couple $100s a month. Instead, you're still enjoying all the space that you do have. 1,400 square feet has never lived so large. Again, you got so many windows in here that this feels very spacious. And then you come upstairs and you got more storage, more very efficient living, because here's your laundry. Yes, all your appliances are included. Really, all you got to do is just show up if you want to move in, because they're including blinds. You know how much blinds are? Not cheap. Each window for blinds, on average, is going to run you about $175 with most builders. And that's, I mean, I was going to say that's crazy, but it's really not. That's the going rate these days. That's how much it costs. Just like gas and groceries and everything else keeps getting more expensive, rent keeps getting more expensive, guess what doesn't? A fixed rate mortgage. That thing's going to be the same price today, tomorrow, and 30 years from now. And the difference between that and that is that this is the secondary bedroom, the other is the master that we're going to go tour here in just a second. But the difference between mortgage today versus mortgage 30 years from now, everything's going to keep getting more expensive. What was a hamburger 30 years ago? 20 cents? Can't even get it for less than $3 now. How would you like to be paying, like my parents, mind you, oh, look at that, all the crown molding and everything. My parents, I grew up very, very, I wouldn't even say middle class. I wouldn't even say lower middle class. We were very poor. And the only reason my parents were able to even own a home was because they got a little bit of money that they inherited from my grandmother. They used that as a down payment on a house. And rates just happened to be low enough that they could afford it then. So their payment was only $500 a month. And guess what? Their payment was still only $500 a month in like 2016, 2017, whenever they paid it off. Like, you love to see it. And look at this, so clean, so clean. I would love to be able to have whatever the equivalent of a $500 a month mortgage is today. I would love to get a fixed rate where I can, lock that in 30 years from now. Look at that, all that enclosure, nice bench, some built-in glass soak cubbies, and a light, no dark showers in here. So that's the Topaz, but when people buy or build a new home, they always make the same critical mistakes. So if you want to know what those are and avoid them, there's 5 of them. You can watch everything about that right here. And if you want to see everything you could build or buy in this community, watch this here.